Welcome back to another episode of Research Spotlight. I'm Dr. Dalena Dillman Taylor, an associate professor here at the University of North Texas.
And I'm Kaleb Thompson, a third-year doctoral student at the University of North Texas.
So this research was done in collaboration with the University of Central Florida's Play Lab.
So initially, we were actually conducting a study using Dalena play therapy, specifically with children with autism. But then the pandemic hit and everything shut down.
Because the university also shut down in March of 2020, we decided to pivot the study to really investigate how the children's lived experiences were over the course of the first 6 months of the pandemic. We had pre-data, so because it was a single case research design, we were able to really look at their behaviors prior to the initial shutdown in March of 2020.
Yeah, so we actually found some pretty interesting results. It is case study research, so each child experienced COVID very differently, and so did their family. But what we noticed was that both families were reporting increased connection during that time. So I think COVID was a pretty difficult time for a lot of people during that pandemic, but it actually brought both of these families together, which I thought was pretty cool.
And I think it kind of shifts like what was actually being presented on in other research out there was that there was a lot of parental stress. And although we did notice some of that with the families that we worked with, we also noticed, as Kaleb was saying, that relational connection enhanced substantially over the 6 months that we followed these parents.
So one thing I think, for me at least, COVID came out of nowhere, right? So like pandemic happened, everything shut down. We had this big project that we were excited about, and then I remember that first week we met. We're like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna, still use this opportunity and still meet the needs of our participants? We didn't want to just, drop them. And so what that turned into is, I think it was pretty connective for us as researchers as well. I mean, those 6 months that we followed our participants, we really kind of had to sit and reflect on the process for us, see what was coming up, and we were doing the interviews, and so we got to stay connected, at least virtually, during that time.
Yeah, and I think it was also kind of rewarding for us, and then as researchers, it was really important for us to make sure that we were paying attention to our own lived experiences so that those experiences and biases didn't influence the results as we were analyzing the interview data. The Center for Play Therapy, check out their website.
Thanks for watching.